What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, something. Hit the keys. Before we get in today's video, I just want to send a very special birthday shout out to my son. Happy birthday, baby boy. Daddy loves you. If you guys are watching this video on the day it drops, just do me one solid and drop a happy birthday below in the comment. It would mean the world to me. It's crazy that my kids were born on April Fool's Day in 420. But I guess those are the days that describe their dad the best. Let's go ahead and get into the video topic today, though. Today, I wanted to bring you guys basically a lo-fi starter kit. So basically, I got 20 different tools that you can use in your lo-fi production to get you going. In case you couldn't find any, in case you didn't know where any were at, guess what? I got you today. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to find out. But let's go ahead and get right into this toolkit. Some, hit the key. All right, guys, so basically I've been making a bunch of lo-fi beats lately. I decided that maybe I'd put together a little kit for you guys as I'm finding different tools and different resources to use to make some of these beats. Basically, I put together a little beat and I used a bunch of these tools just so that you guys can get a demo. I'm gonna go ahead and play that, and then we'll just go ahead and get into all the different tools. All right, guys, so that's basically a little beat I put together. All the tools and all the sounds and everything that I use in that beat were free noises and free sounds except for stutter edit, but you can use glitch to do the same things that I did. Basically in this video, I'm going to bring you guys different plugins. I'm going to bring you guys different sample packs. I'm going to bring you guys a free Midi pack. I'm going to bring you guys different drum kits. I'm going to bring you guys different effects. So I'm going to bring you guys all kinds of different tools that you guys can use. So let's go ahead and get right into them. All right, guys, so the first free plugin I'm going to bring you guys is Cassette Roads. I'm going to try to run through these pretty quick, so I'm not going to give you guys a full demo, but this is my favorite of all the free plugins out there. Basically, it just sounds like this. And so the cool thing about these sample science plugins is that you can change the depth and the rate and the cutoff to make it sound more lo-fi. Basically, I'm going to play it and then I'm going to mess with this just so you can hear it real quick. So that's a pretty neat one. I'm going to have all the links in the description below for all these plugins and all these samples. So everything that I talk about today is going to be below for you guys to easily find. The next plugin I want to talk about is Room Piano. It's by Sample Science 2. It basically sounds like this. And then again, the same thing applies with this plugin. You can mess with the depth and the rate and the cutoff over here, and you can make it sound lo-fi'd out really easily. So that's pretty cool. That's one thing that's really nice about these sample science plugins. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. The next plugin I'm going to bring you guys is Rusty Piano. The same as the other two plugins, you can adjust the depth and the rate and the cutoff and make it sound more lo-fi'd. So I'm just going to play it and then I'm going to adjust the depth and the rate and the cutoff as I play it. So again, that's perfect for lo-fi. You know, you can get it to sound just the way you want it to get it to sound. All right, guys, and the fourth tool I'm going to bring you guys today is 4EP. It's also by Sample Science. What can I say? They make good products for lo-fi. Basically, this is an electric piano plugin. It sounds like this. There's 4 different pianos in this plugin. So all you have to do to get to the next one is just tap the select button, and then it'll take just 1 second. It'll load up, and then it'll take you to the next one. So I will play the other 2 pianos. It's just going to take 1 moment to load up. So it doesn't sound bad at all. Those are all some very nice sounding pianos for lo-fi. So the 5th tool that I want to bring you guys is called Classic GTR. Basically, it is a Spanish sounding piano. It sounds like this. And it's got different sounding effects on it to make it sound different, each guitar. So it's not bad sounding at all. You can definitely throw that in your beats and make it sound really nice. Next up is an oldie but a goodie. We have Ample Bass Light. You need some bass guitar in those lo-fi beats. So basically this is a pretty realistic sounding guitar. You can find some free amps to throw in it too out there. And then you can also, make it sound even more realistic. But this is what this sounds like. And you can also mess with some of the parameters and stuff like this. So again, this is a free bass guitar. All lo-fi needs some bass guitars in their life. So next up, we have Soft Piano. Most people know about this plugin right here, but it's pretty fire. It's from Spitfire Audio Labs. And it just basically sounds like this. That sounds really lovely. You can definitely sit behind some different noises in your lo-fi beats. Next up, we have another plugin by Spitfire Audio Labs. It's basically their strings, and it sounds like this. So, that's not a bad sounding strings at all. You can definitely throw that into some music and, throw some effects in there and make that sound lo-fi'd out as well. All right, up next, we have another gem from Spitfire Audio Labs. It's basically their electric piano. It's got a nice sound to it. It sounds like this. So that doesn't sound bad at all. It's just something else that you can use in your lo-fi beats to make them slap. All right, and the last plugin I got from Spitfire Labs on this topic is Atmos. It's called London Atmosphere. This is basically cool because this one has a whole bunch of pads in it, but it also has like background noise and background ambience. So it's basically like a subway in London. And so it's like gives you that background noise that you can have in your lo-fi music. Each button you push is a different kind of noise. So, that's just something else that you can add. And then it also has like a whole bunch of different pads and stuff like this. So all of these right here are different pads that come with this plugin as well. So, it's good, perfect for lo-fi. All right, guys. So up next, we got Isotope Vinyl. It's an oldie but a goodie, but what would a lo-fi video be without Isotope Vinyl? Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the beat, and then I'm going to turn the vinyl on halfway through so that you can hear the difference. And I'm going to click a couple of the parameters. So you can see, obviously, with the Isotope Vinyl, it's going to give you that vinyl sound like it's played off a record, an old school record. So that's pretty nice. All right, guys. So the next plugin I got for you guys is called Child Tape Model. This is one of my favorite free tape plugins. I've done a review on this and I've talked about it before. I'm not going to go through everything in this plugin because I've done a review on it. You can check it out. But basically, I love how it's got the chew, the wow, the flutter, the degrade, and you can mess with so much of the tape. So you can do a whole lot with this. You can mess with the different frequencies. You can mess with the filters. You can do a whole bunch. You can mess with the degrade. This is how you get the static. You can hear that, and you can mess with the variance and make it sound different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the beat, and then I'm gonna throw this on there. So that plugin is perfect for lo-fi as well. And if that's a little bit too much for you, the next plugin I have for you is called Tape Cassette 2. Tape Cassette 2 is a little easier to control. It only has a few different controls, but it still can give you that tape sound that you're looking for. So here's again is what it sounds like without the tape on there. And as you can see, you can use that as well in order to get that lo-fi effect. It's a little more user-friendly for a beginner, so that might be something you might want to start with and work your way up to a child tape model. All right, guys, so the next thing that I want to bring you guys is basically a free MIDI pack. So the cool thing about this MIDI pack is it's got all kinds of different chords in it. It's got blues chords, it's got country chords, jazz chords, pop chords, rock chords. Probably only going to use the blues and the jazz chords to make lo-fi music. But when you go into the chords, you can see that like when you tap in it, each one of these has different kind of chords. And then it's got chord progressions for you as well. It's got 12 bar, it's got verse, it's got chorus, so on and so forth. So it's got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different chord progressions for you. So if you were thinking about getting a Unison MIDI pack, get this. You were thinking about getting the MIDI pack of the guy on the internet who's going crazy on the keyboards, telling you that if you want a rap beat, or get this, because you can use this as a start and you can build your chords around there. Basically what I did for this beat was I started my beat with this chord progressions because I wanted to basically show you guys that you can use these to basically start your beat. Now it's not going to be a complete chord progression with a complete beat, but it can give you different kind of chord progressions that you use. So you can hop into something like, I think I went into E, and then actually I'm not even going to lie, I don't even remember what I went to for the chord progression, but we'll just pick one on here and we'll throw it on there, and we'll see what it sounds like. So we'll throw this on this set Rhodes, and then this is what it sounds like. So again, that's not bad to start off for a lo-fi beat. We'll just throw another one in there, and it just gives you different kind of ideas for different kind of chord progressions. So again, I know they're not too complex or too complicated chord progressions, but it is something that you can use to get a good start for your beat, and you can build your rhythm and you can build your melodies around these chord progressions. So something maybe you should take a look at. All right, guys, and so next I have just a bunch of different drum kits and sample packs for you guys. I did find some sample packs that I low-key scoured for that not that many people have or seen or know about. And then I also put a few of the bigger ones out there that everybody probably has or knows about, but just in case you don't have them, I just want you to have them so that you got some good sounds. So this first one is basically called Guesswork or Juice Work Rough Cuts. I found this one from a user on Reddit who made this whole entire kit. So all the drums that I use for this beat right here, all those drums came from this drum kit right here. I've been using this drum kit a lot lately. One thing about this drum kit though is that a lot of these sounds, you have to normalize the drums. So you hear they're kind of low, you drop it in here, and then once you drop it in here though, if you normalize it, a lot of them, it'll make them sound larger. If not, you can just turn up the boost or whatever it is like that. But they're not really bad sounds. They're good sounds for lo-fi. So they're not bad at all. I would definitely check them out. They're all have the the lo-fi sound to them. They're not bad sounds at all. So this is definitely a good kit worth checking out. As you can see, there's just a ton of different snares and hi-hats and kicks and stuff like that. So it's just a kit I would definitely get if I was making lo-fi beats. The next kit that I want to bring you guys is going to be this Yama kit right here. This kit has some different melody loops in there. So then it's also got some drum loops for you. Some different hi-hat loops and stuff for you. Then it's got all the drums and stuff like that. So it's got some good lo-fi sounding drums in here as well. I'm not going to go through all the drum sounds because obviously I want to keep going. This video is getting kind of long and I don't want to torture you guys. Next up, I have 212 Beats, this Nin lo-fi pack. So this Nin lo-fi pack, it's just got basically a bunch of different melodies in here for you, and then it's got some of the stems for them as well. So I'm just going to pick a couple of these to play. So again, not bad. Then I found this Memories Lo-Fi Loop Kit. This one's not bad at all either. So next I went and found, obviously Cymatics makes all kinds of drum kits. So I thought I'd go and grab a couple of Cymatics kits. So I got this Eternity kit first. Basically, it's got all kinds of different basses, drum loops. It's got your drum one shot. So it's got a bunch of different kicks for you. It's got some cymbals. It's got the crashes. It's got the snaps for you. It's got different percussion. Snares, and it's got some loops for you. It's got some tape loops for you too as well. So this isn't bad. It's got a ton of different samples for you. I mean, it's got a ton of different samples for you. So if you're a sample producer and you don't have this kit, I mean, they got all kinds of different guitars. They got a bunch of different samples in here. And then the last thing that I've got for you guys is this Cymatics Lo-Fi toolkit. This also has different drum one shots and melodies and stuff like that. So it's got just some different kick sounds and stuff like that. It's just got some different kind of sounds in there for you. It also has some more melody loops in case you need some loops to chop up. It's pretty tight, and it's got some midis for you in here as well. So, you know, you can just take the midis over here and drop them. So they just got a bunch of different midis and stuff for you guys too. So that's what I got for you guys today. There's 20 different tools for you guys to use in your lo-fi production to get you guys right. I hope you guys found some value out of this video. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to find out. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Sum, hit the key.